Hi, I'm Jason Malmquist, head of software and IT services at CHR Solutions. October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month in the IT world, and I thought I would at least talk to you a little bit about something that maybe you haven't heard. I'm sure a lot of people have told you you need IT security, cybersecurity, ransomware security. I thought I would take a minute this month for awareness to tell you a little bit about what happens to the executives and the management when something like this occurs. First, just so you know, it will not happen during your workday, guaranteed. It will happen on one of the coming holidays, like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas, New Year's, or the ones over the summer, Memorial Day, something along those lines. And it'll most likely coincide with the weekend. So Sunday morning, something along those lines on a weekend where no one's in. So what happens? Well, about 4:30 in the morning, your cell phone's going to ring. No one ever calls with good things at 4:30 in the morning. Your skeleton team that's working IT will have brought as many people in as they could at the time. They'll frantically be saying there's strange things happen in the network. There are users that are in the network that have complete control. They're kicking us out. It'll be complete and total confusion on their side. What they provide you will be very limited. They'll talk to you about systems that, frankly, you're not familiar with to the nth degree. You thought you were familiar. They'll be talking about, what admin users, where they are, what level of access, and that they have complete control, that things are changing, servers are going offline. So by 5 a.m., you'll try to find yourself at a desk in your home on your cell phone. More than likely, you won't trust your machine. You won't trust Teams. You won't sure if they're monitoring your communication. So you'll be talking by cell phone. By that time, you're trying to make decisions with limited information. Sometime by the sun comes up, more than likely, your network will be completely down. Your email and messaging like Teams could be down. If you're in the cloud and you prepared for this, maybe not. You'll have some chance to communicate with your team. If not, again, you're still by cell phone, and it all depends on the situation. Every computer and every email will then look suspect. You won't want to get into your own email. You'll start being concerned. Are my bank accounts hacked? Are our company accounts hacked? Are they taking dollars? You won't know where they are, and your imagination will start to run wild with you. Your IT team will talk about those systems and say, all right, here's our options, and they still won't know. You'll ask a lot of questions, and what they'll eventually show you are pictures of a lot of the screens and the systems they're in that'll have skull and crossbones, some type of literally very eerie pictures on them saying your network is encrypted, you've been hacked, contact XXX email for further instructions. And that's all you'll have. It'll be on every screen in every area of your company. Hopefully by midday, someone in your company is able to reach someone at your insurance carrier. They'll hopefully start working on getting you to a cybersecurity firm that they work with. Based on that, a lot of times you won't talk with them until day 2 or Monday, depending on what time of day it is, if it's the weekend, those types of things. Your entire system will most likely be powered off by then, and you will have hundreds, if not thousands, of your customers calling with questions. Why is our system down? What's going on? Have you been hacked? Will you be up? When will you be up? Is your information compromised? Is our information compromised? And the reality is you will have zero answers, because at that point, you won't really know. These felons, these hackers overseas, and there's a team of them, by the way, they're sitting at desks, and this is their job, if you will. They'll demand millions of dollars in Bitcoins, millions, a number that you can't afford. That sounds completely crazy. And it'll be very short. Pay this, or we'll release all of your information and your client's information to the dark web. Do you know if they have it or not? No, not 100%. You don't know anything. Again, throughout this process, especially the first 2 to 3 days, you know nothing. You're just trying to find information out. And then they start to harass your executive management, your management, and everyone in your company that they have a cell phone that is on the general information, general internet. They start contacting them. You will get 1,000 texts on your cell phone in a matter of hours. They will sign you up for every single possible service in the entire world that generates automatic texts to your cell phone. Then they will call your cell phone. They will continue to contact you saying that they're about to let it out. If you don't do this, we're going to release your customers' information. They will not stop. Their goal is to get you to panic and pay them right away. If you have the money, the funds, the ability, they want you to pay them in the first 3 to 4 days right away. Then somewhere on day 3, hopefully you've slept an hour or two. Reality is there's a good chance in the first 48 hours, you may not have slept. You may not have left your desk, your cell phone, whatever that might be, and your teams won't. Hopefully you remember to grab some water and hydrate. Believe it or not, that's an important thing. Grab something to eat. And I'm hoping for you, your team didn't walk out, because there are many situations where IT folks say, I'm not going to do this. You don't pay me enough, is a comment they say quite often. This is just a glimpse into the first 2 to 3 days. The first day and then 2, you know nothing. It's all coming at you 1,000 miles an hour. Day 3, even if you have a plan, that plan changes as soon as something happens, because you don't know where they are. You don't trust anyone. So I thought I'd give you a glimpse in the first few days to remember you might want to take a serious look, because your entire company and all of your customers at this point will have zero computer access, software access, data access, and you won't know when you'll get it back. That's how scary and harassing it is. So again, my name's Jason Malmquist. Look for a couple more videos. We'll talk about things to be prepared, how to set yourself up to run practices and things along those lines, and how we can possibly help you in the next 6, maybe 9 months to put yourself in a situation where, number 1, this won't happen, and number 2, if it does, because they're out there, sometimes it's very, very difficult to say that you can stop them no matter what if they really want to, and how you would counter it, and how you would react, and the things you would prepare and your teams would be prepared to do if it did happen. I hope it doesn't. I really do. But remember, we're at war. There's people overseas that are at war with us and on this, and I hope it doesn't affect you. Have a great day. Have a great Cyber Security Awareness Month. Hopefully the only thing that scares you this month are trick-or-treaters.